And here on the track in Eugene, the women's 100-meter hurdles is Kenny Harrison.
The former University of Kentucky star looking to overcome the sort of form that saw her run her slowest time of the season in the semifinal round.
In lane 1 is Jackie Coward.
An All-American while at the University of Central Florida, she qualified with 12:83 to make her first Olympic trials final.
Kenny Harrison is in lane 2.
The 4 fastest times in the world. She set the American record this year, making her equal second best performer ever. None of that matters, Tom, if she doesn't improve the form she showed in the semifinal. That's her slowest time in the semifinal.
Lane 3 is Christy Caslin.
Christy looks good in her semifinal heat. Actually turned 28 yesterday. Although I don't think she could have a better birthday present than making her first Olympic team.
Brianna Rollins is in lane 4.
Lost her American record earlier this year, but she has made the last 2 teams that America has sent to global championships, winning gold at the Worlds in 2013 and getting 4th at last year's World Championships in Beijing. I thought she looked the best in the semifinal.
In lane 5 is Queen Harrison.
In 2008, at age 19, she was the youngest to make the Olympic team in the 400-meter hurdles. If she makes it here tonight, she'll be the first American ever to make the team in the 100-meter hurdles and the 400-meter hurdles.
Nia Ali is in lane 6.
She's always been very good indoors, winning the last 2 indoor 60 titles, but it's never translated into the same outdoor success. Is this the year that she fulfills her potential outdoors by making her very first U.S. team?
In lane 7 is Jasmine Stowers.
An All-American while at LSU, really burst on the scene in 2015 with an almost perfect season, but missed the team to Beijing in 2015. We'll see what she does today.
And on the outside, lane 8 is Sharika Nelvis.
The last qualifier into this final. To make this team, Tom, she has to find the form she was showing in 2015 when she became the 4th fastest American ever at this distance.
That's your field for the 100-meter hurdle final.
So this is going to be quite a test for the young Kenny Harrison. She has spent the entire year, Sonia, dominating fields and running fast times. I don't know if the elements bothered her in the semifinals. The rain is gone, and now she has to be top 3 or she will be at home for Rio.
I would have given Kenny the medal before I came here. And after the semifinals, now this race is wide open. Will Brianna Rollins be the one to take this title? This is already the race of the meet for me. Now it's become even more compelling.
And they asked him to stand up as the speakers go wild on us.
Talk about the last thing you want in probably the toughest team to make in these entire trials. The United States, Tom and Sonia, will probably leave 5 women here in the United States who could probably be medalists in Rio.
You know what, Otto? A lot of times when I have been reset in championship finals, it kind of gives me a moment to kind of catch my bearings, to refocus. And I feel sometimes I run a better race after a reset or a false start. So hopefully for these ladies, they'll be able to regroup, get in the moment, and execute a perfect race.
Of course, for Kenny Harrison, she's just first year as a pro.
Welcome to the pros.
Yeah, right. It's got to be able to handle a little bit of everything.
She was the NCAA champion on this track last year. But this is certainly not the NCAA championships here. These young ladies, all of them, lane 1 through 8, capable of putting together a performance that will get them in the top 3.
And this is a fair start. Here comes the first hurdle. It's Kenny Harrison and Rollins. Rollins has the lead. Harrison is second. Here comes Caslin and Queen Harrison coming over the final hurdle. Rollins to win it. Caslin second, and I think by Jasmine Stowers. But Rollins and Caslin 1-2. We'll have to sort out third. Maybe Ali edged Queen Harrison, and Kenny Harrison does not make the Olympic team.
Another favorite, the victim of these trials. All 3 of these ladies, Tom and Sonia, on their very first Olympic team. And Christy Caslin and Nia Ali, it's especially sweet because these are the first teams that they have made.
Oh my God.
Well, all season long, Kenny Harrison looked unbeatable. It's a shock that she does not make the team.
And that's why we come to the trials and we run, because you don't make this team based on the regular season, Sonia.
I'm in shock. I don't know what it is about the 100-meter hurdles that always takes out the best athlete. Year after year, we see phenomenal runners. We're at the start here. We see Brianna Rollins. She had a phenomenal start, separated from Queen after 2 or 3 hurdles. Was so tight. We're watching to see Kenny Harrison. She'll be able to keep pace, and they're just separating. What a race.
Brianna Rollins, Tom, really made this into an easy race. We did not expect that there would be that much daylight in between the winner and second and third place here.
As Rollins and Caslin celebrate almost immediately after crossing the finish line.
And that 12:34 is the 4th fastest time ever by an American. So Brianna Rollins looking like the young lady that won the world title in 23 and timing her season perfectly after Kenny Harrison had all the great early season performances. She could finish no better than 6th today.
Final results. Rollins, Caslin, and Ali, the U.S. team for Rio, as we go to Lewis Johnson.
Well, Brianna, just think about how did you translate that hot semifinal to be able to live up to it and make this team?
Oh my gosh, I just try to take each round one at a time, just stay focused and relax and just execute the best race that I can. And I just thank God for this opportunity and for making this team with these great young ladies right here.
Christy, what a birthday present. You turned 28 yesterday and you make your first Olympic team. Your thoughts?
I am just so happy. I really just want to dedicate this race to every single family, every person who has to go on after losing someone they love to gun violence. So it was heavy on my heart, so I really wanted to dedicate that to everyone in the world who's had to deal with that.
And Nia, you've been so successful indoor. How did you make it happen today outdoor, heading to your first Olympics?
Honestly, it was all God. Like, I prayed for this moment, and I prayed and prayed. I talked to Brian after the semis, and I'm like, I'm just going to pray. So I'm ecstatic, especially with these 2 ladies.
All right, ladies, congratulations. It's victory lap time. Tom?
All right, there's your U.S. team in the 100-meter hurdles. Meanwhile, the favorite, was thought to be a lock to make the U.S. team. She's had her problems sometimes in big meets. Kenny Harrison does not make the U.S. team after dominating all season long.